Hey everybody, I want to talk to you about this book I wrote. It's called Out of the Cheese Box, A Mother's Lessons in Faith. It's by me, Maurice Troop, and just talk about some things that I learned, being raised in a single mother home, and some of the things that I felt were very important. The fifth chapter, my book's not very long, the chapters aren't long. In chapter 5, I wrote about something called family reading time. I want to read this chapter to you. Gathered together around the tan reclining chair, my mother was the focal point and was getting ready to read us another book. It was another family reading time. This was an exciting time in our younger years up until we were around 10 years old. She would read us all kinds of exciting stories. Our mother would read books aloud to us and she would ask us questions about the books that she read. This was much like what we did in school on a daily basis. Sometimes she would also pass the books around so that we could also read aloud. As usual, our mother was always looking for ways to help educate us so that our experience in school could be much easier. Our education was in the home just as much as in school. I have to admit that after the age of 10, family reading time had kind of lost its effect on me. It became something that we did, but it wasn't as enjoyable. This didn't matter to our mother because her plans were bigger than how we felt. This reading time often interrupted our intense video game football rivalries that we had in our household. Family reading time became a thing that we did grudgingly. We all usually just gave each other a look of pure disappointment, but we knew that by the time we arrived at the table, those looks had to be gone. Our mother didn't tolerate verbal or visual signs of disrespect. As we got older into our teen years, the family reading time continued, but most of the readings came from the Bible. This would consist of our mother picking scriptures from the Bible, and she would either read them to us or one of us would be asked to read. Sometimes we took turns reading. It didn't matter. I truly believed that she just cared that we were reading and bonding as a family. After reading, we would discuss the scriptures together and talk about the meaning of the scriptures. These usually turned out to be very interesting discussions. Our mother always found a way to help us see how the scriptures were still relevant to present-day life. Once again, our mother was always trying to find ways to improve our abilities and make us better people. These family reading times served to tighten our family bond. The fact that our mother stressed reading in our household made going to school a very easy transition for all of us to do. Thank you. So that was chapter 5 of my book. It was called Family Reading Time. This is out of my book called Out of the Cheese Box, A Mother's Lessons in Faith. You can purchase the book on Amazon. Thank you.